headed up to meet with Karissa Kruse, who's the president of Sonoma County Wine Growers. She's a first-generation farmer herself here, but at the same time, she oversees this entire organization that really kind of brings together all the growers in the region. And I want to get this sense of the entirety of the county, of all the AVAs, of all the vineyards, of all these growers coming together from her. So I'm here with Karissa Kruse, the president of Sonoma Wine Growers. Thanks for taking time to sit down with me in a gorgeous setting.
Another beautiful site in Sonoma County.
And so it's such a gorgeous setting, it kind of brings up one of those basic questions, which is, what is it that separates Sonoma County from everywhere else?
I think what makes Sonoma County so special is we really are multi-generational family farmers here. I mean, you meet folks when you go around Sonoma County. I know you've met a lot of them, and fifth, fourth, second, sixth, seventh generation farmers, and a lot of them, Sonoma County really got its wine start by being an agricultural community.
And you've been very keen at pushing sort of this program of sustainability and 100% participation in sustainability in Sonoma County. Why is that so significant?
It's around really that preservation of the land, and sustainability. It's not everything, but it really gives our grape growers, our farmers here, kind of a toolkit, a way to think about how they farm, how they treat their people, their community engagement, their neighbors, and then also thinking about the business for the long term. So I think that's why it's so important, and it's a really regimented set of best practices, but it's also every year them looking at their business plan and saying, how do we do better? You've
been getting interest internationally in the sustainability program, right?
Yeah, so that was something really unexpected. I mean, when we made our sustainability commitment, we knew it was the right thing really for our vineyards and our families here. It made sense for our business. What was unexpected was that it really garnered global attention, and from other wine regions, folks saying, what are you doing? What does it mean to be sustainable in California or in Sonoma County? How are your growers working together to do this? How are you getting so much acceptance? But also folks, we've had representatives in from, essentially equivalent of a city council or a board of supervisors or a governor's office from countries around the world. And they've come in and they just want to talk about sustainability. They want to talk about farming. They want to talk about agriculture, climate change. And, sustainability is actually one of the most natural programs at a very local level, at a farming level, to combat climate change. There's about 44 practices, best management practices that these grape growers do that are all, towards slowing the effects of climate change. And so in that sense, it really is a local grassroots effort, which I think, like most really great things that probably change the world, they start with a few people with a vision at a local level, really wanting to make a difference.
So how many actual grape growers are there in Sonoma County?
We have about 1,800 grape growers, right, related to different vineyards here around the county, right? So we're about 1 million acres in Sonoma County, 60,000 of those planted to grapes. And again, most of those vineyards are really small, boutique, vineyards. We have about 44 red varieties of grapes that are actually planted and used for commercial production, 22 white varieties of grapes that are used for commercial. So it's
very much a patchwork and a kind of, small scale growing is what we're talking about, rather than large industrial farms and that kind
Absolutely.
of thing.
So, a lot of touch points in the vineyard, I like to say a lot of boot prints, in the vine rows of, of the farmers. And because of all the different sort of microclimates we have and different soil types, we rival France when it comes to number of soil types just here in our county. We were able to grow all these interesting grapes, and we sort of, we consider ourselves, you can travel all around Europe or just come to Sonoma County to get all those different varietal wines.
It's really such a pleasure talking with Karissa. Not only did I get a sense of the kind of the entirety of Sonoma County as an agricultural region, but you really pick up this love she has of working with these farmers, of working with this community, and that's impressive.